Hello guys, my name is Kay Williams and welcome back on my YouTube channel. So today I'm filming volume 2 on how to earn money as a teenager in 2021. I saw that you liked the previous part, so yeah. Today we're going to talk briefly about freelancing itself, and I'm going to spill some tea again about Fiverr, what I do, what you can do with, I want to highlight this, minimum skills, because I always see these videos like, no skills required. Guys, you always need to know something before starting the actual business online. I also saw thousands of these videos how other influencers say that it's so ridiculously easy to earn money online. Of course it is if you have 90k subscribers and all this stuff and you're popular, so you can do the referral links and everything like that. But today we're going to talk about some actual work. It's not going to be scam or anything else. No service, no Amazon, even no YouTube. Because today, let's imagine that you are not dreaming of becoming a media influencer, but you want to earn some real money. And to do it in first month or in your second month, I highly recommend becoming freelancer. Today, we're not going to talk about how to earn money as a media influencer, as you'll have to put so much effort in it, and as for me, it's actually very time consuming, and I want to teach you how to earn money fast. And as I always say, there is no easy money in this world, and you will have to work your ass off at the beginning in order to get noticed, to stand out of the crowd. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get started. So in the previous video, I've been talking about a platform that called Fiverr. This is literally one of the best platforms for beginner freelancers, for literally anyone who knows English language and has some certain skills in social media marketing, video editing, photo retouch, etc. Here, I like to go step by step on how to get noticed in Fiverr. What should you do? How much time is going to take in order to create an account? And that's basically it. Step 1 is creating an account in Fiverr. It's extremely easy to do that. It will take you about 10 or 15 minutes. Unfortunately, I can show you how to create it as I already have one account, and it's illegal to create a second one as you're going to link your ID card or driver license. And please don't worry here, you don't have to be 18 years old. And I remember that I applied when I was about 13 or 14 years old on Fiverr, so they don't have any problems with that. They're going to verify you within 24 hours and you'll be able to create gigs. Question number 2, what are gigs? You'll be given an opportunity to create up to 5 gigs on no seller level. That is basically the first one, because you don't have any reviews or you haven't earned any money, you don't have basically a seller level. As I said, you are going to have 5 opportunities to get noticed by people. So you basically create a first gig, then a second one, third one, and you can create how many you want. But my personal suggestion is that you create all 5 gigs related to, let's say, how to create a YouTube thumbnail. The next step is creating gigs. That is the thing that is going to help you get discovered by other people on Fiverr, by sellers and customers as well. I personally suggest to create all 5 gigs. Why? Because you're literally raising your chances of getting noticed by other people. Speaking of what kind of gigs you can create, take a look. These are the areas that we have on Fiverr. If you're interested in social media marketing or in some digital stuff, I would say you should create YouTube thumbnails for people and sell them at approximately rate of $5 at the beginning. Don't set your price very high at first, as no one's going to buy anything from you just because you don't have any reviews. Don't forget about eye-catching thumbnail. Yeah, you're creating thumbnails and you have to have an eye-catching thumbnail. You got the point, right? Also, don't forget to write an outstanding description of your gig. Provide people with some other experiences of what you do. And if you don't have any, just imagine if you're a customer to yourself, give yourself a task and just do it, and don't forget about deadlines, because Fiverr is very rough with all these deadlines. When you're going to get your first order, oh, that's the question that people always ask me. Guys, I got my first order on my second day working on Fiverr as a psychologist. Me as a psychologist, right? I was providing people with services just like online friend, nothing you know, nothing criminal, nothing illegal, just friendly conversations and relationship advice. And then I realized that I can't edit video, and I've been working as a video editor for up to 7 years, and I was like, oh, exactly, I can edit videos. So that's just another topic. But anyway, the point is that I got my first order on my second day on Fiverr, and that was literally mind-blowing. I even got like 5-star review. And it's actually not that hard to get your first order, but if you have some troubles with it, here's what I suggest to do. Check this button. I'm going to place it like somewhere here. It's called gigs. You're going to see the analytics, impressions, clicks, and all this stuff, basically the analytics. And this is one of the most crucial tools on Fiverr, as you can see whether a gig is popular or not. Don't worry if you have 0 everywhere. I had it like for maybe 2 weeks, my first 2 weeks on Fiverr, as they still processing your account. But if you have noticed that you don't have any orders for 2 weeks, I highly recommend you to review everything about your 1 gig or 5 gigs. I don't know what amount you're going to create, but please review if the product is quality enough, and be objective here. Really, ask yourself if you would ever bought this kind of product with this description, with this thumbnail. And I honestly had this kind of problems. I had some decreases with my analytics. I had no orders for almost a month. There were some, rough times. There were like dead seasons on Fiverr, problems with customers, like a lot of drama, business drama. And what I had to do is simply recreate my description, change my portfolio. Is this like gallery stuff here, and magic, it worked. I got customers again, and people started to write me in, and I even had to cancel some orders just because I didn't have enough time to completing all of them. So the key point here is that you always have to monitor and check whether your product is eligible, whether it's like worth of buying it. And that's the point. Don't be lazy and be responsible, as creating a Fiverr account and maintaining it is simply like a small business here. Your age is not an excuse. And I know if you're here, you're interested in getting some money and moving your business. So hopefully that was quite useful for you, and we're moving to the next step. Cancellation and deadlines on Fiverr. That's one of the least favorite themes that I have regarding Fiverr, because sometimes you're going to get crazy customers. They're not going to think that your time is worth something. So my advice simply here is that you explain that you're not going to do a project that is objectively costs $20 for 5 or less. And why I say less? Because Fiverr takes up to 20% of your earnings. And if I'm not mistaken, that happens always, even if you're like top rated seller. And you have to be careful with that, because if you're like earning $5 for one project, it's not that hurtful. But if you get $200 for the project, just count and see how much money Fiverr are going to take. And some people are transferring their clients to other bases or on email. And please note that it's illegal on Fiverr. It's their policy and guideline that all the transactions, all the operation, all the project management has to happen on Fiverr only. If you're interested in doing that, you can provide your client an email, but never write directly what you mean. You can only say like, here's my email, let's discuss something, or I send you some samples, something like this, as Fiverr is going to identify you as rule breaker, I don't know. And some of my colleagues, they got banned, top rated sellers, they got banned because they transferred their people to their websites, or to other stuff. And also deadlines. Oh, that is just so painful for me. As sometimes people are going to request like 5 revisions on your project, and here you have to be careful again about how much money they're going to pay you and how many revisions they request. Always write everything in your description, and before they're placing the order, ask them how many revisions they would like to get, and just be certain about details, and don't forget to set your borders, as people are pretty bold sometimes, and they're going to request from you everything. They're going to suck your energy, your work, and they're not give you anything in the end. But there are some times I got clients who tipped me in really nice money, but it's just, you know, maybe in 10% of the cases. So there were some things that I wanted to warn you about. And one more step. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned some information about gigs that don't require any skills, or that, as I highlighted, require minimum skills you can try as a beginner. And please know that I always boost my skills. Why you ask me, you earn money and all this stuff, that's a need. As you have to develop all the time. Competition is rising every day and you have to stand out of the crowd. So I know that maybe this video is going to create me more competition or anything, but I'm a genuine person and I know how many teenagers all over the world want to earn money for some purposes. And I remember how I've been searching for this kind of video about Fiverr and I almost found nothing. I got only some stupid surveys like SEO, I don't know, fake YouTube views, and that was just, you know, not the point. So I hope that this video was really useful for you. And as I promised, if you were here just to learn about freelancing, I think that was it. But if you stayed here till the end of my video in order to listen about social media career and how to earn money as a YouTuber or a TikToker, stay tuned as I'm going to spill some tea and share my experience with you. I just had to check whether my camera is still running. So speaking of YouTube, if you want to earn money on YouTube, again, I've mentioned that in previous video, you have to put so much effort that you can't even imagine. Like, you have to film for several hours, edit video for 8 or 5 hours, and then know the time when to post this video, know how to read your analytics carefully, and only after, let's say, several months, if you have noticed the growth, keep going. But if you haven't, you have to recreate the entire model of your channel, what I'm currently doing, and that's problematic. So growing on YouTube is much more harder than I would say on TikTok, but YouTube is much more reliable than TikTok, and here you can build loyal audience, and YouTube is a great platform for growing your own business. I'm not only a video editor, I'm also a filmmaker, I'm doing digital arts, you know, I'm doing so many things that I forgot to mention that. So I'm moving in all the ways, and I have only one social media that doesn't bring me like literally no income, is Instagram, as I haven't learned the algorithms. I don't even know how it works. So what I suggest you is just start YouTube channel, start TikTok, and do it consistently all the time. I know I have troubles with it as well, but thanks God I'm starting to get rolling and all this stuff. I don't like to say that my goal is to become a media influencer, as influencers associate me with all these TikTokers that I don't really like, as they don't bring anything, like, as they don't bring something useful to society. As I'm, for instance, trying to teach you some tips and tricks in life. I'm talking about like how to survive high school, how to earn money as a teen, and you know, just some basically lifestyle, and I hope you really enjoy it. So if you want to hear more from me about how to become a media influencer, how to earn money from it, or simply how to earn money as a teenager in 2021 volume 3, I would be really happy. But please give me thumbs up, share this video, comment down below, and part 3 is going to be soon, within 5 business days. Thank you so much again, guys, for your view. I really love you, and see you in the next video.